Okay, we don't have to slow down. Take over immediately for what? Okay. It's disengaged. I don't know exactly what it needed me to take over for, maybe. Okay, welcome back to another video. I'm just gonna be doing a full self-driving from Fremont, California all the way to San Francisco, and our destination will be Golden Gate Park. This is a longer video because there is some traffic, so it's going to take us an hour and 3 minutes. I will speed up throughout probably some of the freeway stuff because we want to see full self-driving when it's in the streets. So I'll expand more on that, but then I will fast forward through some of the bits that we already know to be pretty good, which is mostly just freeway. Again, I'm on version 12.3.4. Let me check software. Yeah, full self-driving, supervised, 12.3.4. As of this morning, I think 12.3.6 just rolled out. Just to a few people, not many people. Anyway, we'll get started with this drive. This is just somewhere around my neighborhood, but I'll go ahead and start it after the stop sign. Or right at the stop sign. Right about here. For my settings for full self-driving, I can show you, average profile. Everything else, I have the automatic set speed offset, which just kind of determines based on traffic flow what the speed limit should be about. Let's say like the speed limit is 25 here, but everyone else is driving 30. It's going to try to maintain that sort of pace. But yeah, as I said in my previous video, I used to put it on assertive, which had a lot of more lane changes. This one, I'll just put it on average just to see how it performs, and I'm not in any big rush, and I don't need to do a lot of lane changes, I don't think, for this one. And I'm not too keen on the lane changes that it does when it's on assertive anyway. Okay, we don't have to slow down. Okay, luckily there's no one behind me, but we didn't have to slow down at all for that. It was reading there was a red. I didn't disengage, or at least I should have, but then I was pressing on the accelerator and it figured it out. And you guys jolted forward because of that sort of sudden stop. So it's never done this before. I don't know why exactly it did that. It has never done this before, but it was reading the red light off to the left, which is for the lane that actually had to follow that. We were just on a merging ramp and we didn't have to follow that red light. That wasn't ours. So that's a bit disappointing. Again, that's never happened. And I've done this past, you know, multiple times. Yeah, that should have been a disengagement, but coming up soon, there's going to be a toll booth because we're going to be crossing a bridge. In my experience, the car does not do well with toll booths, mainly because there's a sign that says speed limit 25 when you try to enter through. No one really slows down from highway speed to 25 to pass through the toll booth, especially now that there's just cameras that, you know, collect your license plate or whatever. And so, but it reads it like really close to the toll booth. So you're going really fast. I'm like at 72, right? I'm going at 72 and then it'll slow down kind of shockingly fast because it's like, oh, speed limit 25, let me just slow down. But then if there's traffic that's going with this sort of flow, well, I mean, we'll slow down. We're not going to slow down all the way to 25, but we'll maybe go to 50, 45 maybe. Just enough where we know we're not going to hit the barriers or anything, but we don't slow down as aggressively to 25, which I know this car will do. So that's probably going to be a disengagement, or I will have to take over or press the accelerator, but we'll see how this one handles. The only way we'll get lucky is if the cars in front of us slow down excessively. Okay, so here we are. We're at 60 miles per hour. So this is decent. I don't know if it's gonna read the 25 and jump down to that. Yeah, it did. So we don't have to go to 25. I pressed on the accelerator, but barely. No one behind me was severely going super fast. And it was a good thing that people did slow down from 40. The car slowed down to 40 because of the car in front of us. And so that made that jump from 40 to 25 a little bit smoother, but still, like, we could have at least maintained maybe 40 just to pass through the gate and then accelerated from there. I know it's following rules, but no one really goes down to 25. Just saying. But I didn't have to disengage. Once we reached 25, I had to just press on the accelerator a little bit. Because not only, I don't know if you saw, but it went from the speed limit sign said 25, but then we were at like 13 miles per hour, I think. And I'm not sure that we needed to go that slow, so I did press on the accelerator a little bit up until the lanes began to merge together, and then I let go, and then it started taking care of itself. Seems to be a lot of traffic going on. I would personally want to be in one of these lanes because it's less than a mile to go till we merge onto our next highway. We'll see how this handles. Luckily, it's kind of slow pace on this side, and there is some space to move, like right now, if it wants to. It's highlighted in blue. You want to do it? Okay. We got lucky. That was okay. That was good. Just potentially as a more cautious driver, if I see flow of traffic getting backed up, I don't want to be that a-hole that cuts everybody off toward the end. Yeah, something like this. So we need to be in this lane too, I believe. Take over immediately for what? Okay. It's disengaged. I don't know exactly what it needed me to take over for. Maybe this guy in the white Toyota was trying to merge in or something. He didn't have his signal on. He was getting a little close. But there was no real, I think, necessity, I would say, to even... I didn't have space. Real necessity for me to take over immediately. So I'm not sure what that was. I'm gonna pop in right here. Okay, do we have a decent reading? Could merge one more lane. There's some oncoming traffic, so I'll hold off. Okay. Now it seems pretty clear. We should be able to get on the highway. I will let full self-driving take over. That was weird. Just talking about that takeover immediately. I couldn't see a situation where a car was stopping abruptly or I got cut off. It was traveling pretty smoothly, and it was just trying to get in the merge lane, which it had a clear shot, I think. So I don't know, just so another rare instance on this drive. I haven't experienced the one early in the beginning with that red stoplight. This one, I don't think I've ever gotten a takeover immediately notification on a casual drive like this. Nice. This merge lane always ends up confusing a lot of people because it's one really big lane that splits into two separate lanes, but there's no markings to divide that for a long way. And I'm surprised that the car stuck to the left of the lane to make sure we stay to the left of that fork. Okay, that handled pretty well. In the back of my head, before merging onto this highway, I don't like, there's 3 lanes that merge into this highway. I don't like being on the far left because it's the fastest one to merge onto this highway that people go pretty fast on. And that's why I don't like being in that lane. But I guess everything, either we were lucky or it knew how to handle that situation, or you know, the cars that we were merging with, they were pretty smart and self-aware. So all in all, not as scary as I thought. Wondering how it would have merged onto like a much faster freeway. But I'm alive, so far so good. It didn't ask me to take over immediately, and I didn't feel like I needed to at all. It handled that pretty well, I guess. We don't, oh, I didn't realize we changed routes. We're letting, okay, I should put a sandbag on my tripod or whatever. But this Prius merged 2 lanes, so it came from the second lane. Does this guy want to go? No. Okay, it came from the second lane and then got really close into my lane. And so the car was like, what the heck? So it slowed down abruptly and it let this Prius merge in. I'd say the car handled that okay. I mean, it is a sudden stop, but then also that car did suddenly jump into view and was about to merge into our lane without really looking. So, another hiccup, but handled it, I think, as best as anyone could. Okay. I should put the sandbag there. Well. I want to scoot in closer. I'm pressing the accelerator just a bit. It wanted to stop, like we had space to fit behind this car and before this crosswalk that's right behind us. The car wanted to stop, like kind of just on the crosswalk, so I just encouraged it to move forward. don't think we want to be in this lane. It'll figure it out in a second. Yeah, we're supposed to just go straight. We can also go this way. So it rerouted, and we'll just see how it does. Pretty good turn. I don't have a specific destination in Golden Gate Park. So it says the ride kind of ends here. Okay. Well, not like here. Come on. Okay, well, I disengaged it. I'm gonna turn into the park. I don't have a specific destination inside. So I'll let this car go. Yep. Yeah, I don't really have a specific destination, so I guess I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you tuned in this long, there were some wonky moments, but overall, not the worst that I've experienced. So, I mean, we still have to give credit where credit's due, which is on the good stuff that it handled, which was, I guess, majority of the drive, even though it's a lot of freeway. You know, it's pretty comfortable and confident there. But anyway, so I'm going to end this here. I'll go and get my own, I'll find my parking eventually. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Leave your comments down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. What you'd like to see more of, what you didn't like, anything I can do to improve. But other than that, I'll let you go. That's it. Thank you.